Hey everyone, welcome back to new content of Cyproses. In today's video, we will discuss about the reservation method. In Odoo 18 inventory's reservation method is a process of reserving the components or the items whenever a customer places order. So we can just basically manage the reservation method in three ways. That is at confirmation, manually, and before schedule late. Now let's brief one by one. So using of the reservation method at confirmation is that whenever the customer places the order, the products will be automatically reserved by assuming that we have sufficient item in our stock. The reservation method is basically managed for the operations. So if you want to manage the operation types here, you can just monitor the configuration and choose operation types. From here, I'm going to choose an operation type which is delivery orders. Except receipts, we can manage the reservation method for all other operation types that exist in Odoo 18 inventory. So let's move on to the delivery orders over here and we can find a field called reservation method. I'm going to choose the reservation method as at confirmation. So in this case, we can say that the product only reserves once a sale order is confirmed. And if we have enough stock of products included in the sale order that is already available, we can just simplify the process, which means that upon the confirming of the sale order, the system checks the stock availability for all the products included in the order. If the stock is available for all product, the system will be automatically reserving the product required quantity of each product for this specific sale order. And this ensures that all ordered items are not sold to other customers before this order is fulfilled. Now, if the system finds that the item is insufficient in stock, then it will not reserve any stock and will likely to display a warning message or error message, or that shows any message like short of the items and on. Now let's move on to the sales module to manage with this. Let me click on new button in order to create a new order. So as I just move on to the new button, here you can see that we can just create a quotation by filling out the details. First, we have to fill the details of the customer. I'm going to choose Azure Interior as my customer. So once everything is set here, you can just choose a product. I'm going to choose a product as chair floor protection. So currently we have sufficient quantity, so that the sufficient quantity is indicated in green color. And if you don't have sufficient quantity, it will be indicated in red color. So let's say that I have an order of 20 quantity. So as we don't have sufficient quantity, it will be indicated in red color. And it shows the forecasted stock is 10, which means we have 10 quantity in our stock and we will be getting an order for those 10 quantity. That is the forecasted stock. And available is also 10. Now, if you want to find or view the forecast report, you can easily get that. So by clicking on the link that will navigate into the forecast report of this particular product, that is chair floor protection. This easily shows the on-hand quantity, that is 10 as the on-hand quantity, and we don't have any incoming or outgoing. So the currently the forecasted unit is set as 10. As you just drag down here, you can find that the forecasted inventory is 10, which means we have only 10 item in our stock. But we have received an order for 20 quantity. So as we are just making the order, the item will be just taking from the stock and it will be just reducing from the warehouse, right? So in case it will be indicated in minus indication will be reflected over here. And as we don't have sufficient quantity, that insufficient quantity is also will be indicated in negative number with showing that forecasted with painting over here. It also shows that which sale order is using this um, product. As you just move on to the new button, here you can see still we don't have sufficient quantity. Now let me just confirm the order. As I just confirm the order, and when we just try to deliver the item to the customer, here you can see that the product availability is not available. The demand for the item chair floor protection is 20. We don't have sufficient quantity over here. Here in this case we have only 10 quantity. So that 10 quantity will be reserved over here. Okay. So you can see that the reserved quantity is currently 10. That will be automatically reserved. But in this case, we cannot automatically reserve all the quantity. So when you just click on check availability manually, you can see it will be showing as not available. If you want to just make the product availability as available, we have to just enter more stock to the warehouse. Then only we can just validate the process of delivering the complete item. In this case, we can also just deliver the partial quantities. But the thing is that either we can just go with the back order or without a back order. So if we are just going with the back order, then once the product is back in stock, we can just create another order to deliver the item to the customer. And if the customer is going with no back order, then the customer has to just forget about the pending quantities. So here you can see that currently it's ready to deliver. So upon clicking on validate button, here you will be getting a warning message that we can either go with a back order or with no back order. I would like to go with no back order. So currently you can see that we have just delivered the item to the customer, which means the item is just taken from the warehouse stock and delivered to Azure Interior. The second reservation method is manual. In this case, we just need to manually check the availability of the product, and we also just need to check the quantity that is available before delivering the item to the customer. So in manual reservation method, the product will not be reserved automatically. Instead, once a sale order is confirmed, the product availability must be checked manually and the required quantity must be reserved manually. So once this is done, you can just move on to the sales module. From there, we can just create a new sale order by filling out the details of the customer. And let me choose a product, which is a cable management box. So as you just move on to the internal link of the product, here you can find the product. That is, the on-hand quantity is 90 and the forecasted quantity is 88. Now let's create the quantity over here. Let me say 100 as a quantity. So here you can see that we don't have sufficient quantity. So as I just move on to the forecast report, it shows that the on-hand quantity is 90, and here there is already a pending sale order that is generated for the same item with two quantity as outgoing. So you can easily find that. So if we want to reserve the item from here, we can just reserve and make it unreserved from here. So you can see that the items are reserved for different sale orders with one quantity each. So there only exist actually 88 quantity in our stock. That is a free stock. And under the forecasted inventory also you can find that. And under the incoming draft transfer, you can see that there is a 50 quantity. So once we just receive the item into our stock, that will be kept over there and the on-hand quantity will be increasing. And in this case, we have received an order for cable management box with 100 quantity. And as it's an outgoing transfer, here you can see that it will be indicated in um, minus 100. And when you just move on to the forecasted with pending, you can see that we have a lack of or insufficient quantity of 38 items in our stock. Okay, so that will be visible over here. Now, as you just move on to this section, now let's confirm the quotation. You can see it will be moving as a sale order. And as you just try to deliver the item, here you can see that the product availability is set to not available. In this case, no items is reserved. Okay. So we can manually reserve the item. So as you just try to edit this, let's say I just want to reserve 30 quantity. I can manually set the item and still it will be in waiting state. So if I'm setting it as 30 quantity, and now let me check the availability, you can see the product 88 quantities are available over there. So we have manually checked the availability and still the product availability is indicated in red color, which is not available. So if I want to just change the quantity and all, I can easily change that. And let me save this. And afterwards, if I just want to deliver the 30 quantity, I can easily deliver that. Okay. So either I can just go with the back order and without no back order. So let's say I don't want to just go with the back order and we have just delivered 30 item from the demand of 100 to the customer by using uh, the manual reservation method. And the third reservation method is before schedule date. In this case, the product will be automatically reserved by setting a specified number of days before delivering the item to the customer. Now let's move on with the reservation method, that is before schedule date. So before schedule date, here you can set the days before which we have to reserve the item. And under the product, we also just need to set the customer lead time. So customer lead time is a time that is promised by the vendors to deliver the item to the customers. So I'm going to consider the product which is chair floor protection. Under the inventory tab, you can just consider the customer lead time, which is 1. So one day before the delivery of the item, the product will be reserved. So as you just want the sales module, let's create a new sales order where you can just fill out the details of the customer and choose a product which is share floor protection. So you just need to ensure that you have provided the customer lead time. And here you can see that the product is available and you can find all the details such as the expiry date, the price list, everything. Now let me confirm the quotation, and as I just confirm the quotation, here you can see the order date of the item. And as we just move on to the delivery tag, here you can see that the schedule date is 1. Okay. And the product availability is also given as available, which means under the order date, here you can see it will be reserved on 1 day before the delivery of the item. The customer lead time is only given as 1. If you're just going to give it as 2 and all, 2 days before the delivery of the item, it will be just reserving. So actually by tomorrow we have to deliver the item. So today itself it will be reserving. I mean the item will be reserved. Now, if you want to just continue with the delivery of the item, you can just continue with the delivery by clicking on validate button. So that's how we just deal with the reservation method in Odoo 18. Using the correct reservation method, you can optimize your inventory process. So I hope this video clarifies how to manage the reservation method in Odoo 18 inventory. If you want Odoo customizations or Odoo tutorial videos, feel free to contact Cyprocess. As always, stay awesome and thank you for watching the video.